In this video, we will show you the Outline Digitize tool. In our Digitize tools video, we give a general description of the digitizing process. Where are the digitizing tools, how to select stitch types, how to select colors. In this video, we will go into more detail on how to use the Outline Digitize tool. You can start the Outline Digitize tool by clicking on its icon on the tools bar. If the icon is not visible, place the mouse cursor on top of the currently visible icon and move to select Outline Digitize. When the tool is activated, left-click to draw points. By default, all defined points are connected with a curve. The connecting curve is affected by the defined points to look natural. When you create outline types, like running or satin serial, you may right-click at any point to create an open shape. If you connect the last node to the first one, it becomes a closed shape. Closed shapes can have either fill or outline types. For example, if you have step type selected and create a closed shape, it has a solid fill. You can still change it to outline like satin serial. If you have a fill type selected and you right-click without connecting the first node to the last one, the software automatically does this for you so that a closed shape is created. Furthermore, while creating shapes with Outline Digitize, you may want some shapes to be embroidered together and others to remain separate. If you want some parts to be embroidered together, they should practically be sections of the same object. For example, if you want this part to be embroidered together with the next one, right-click once to mark and finalize this section. The tool remains active in case you need to start a new section. Now, both sections belong to the same object. When you're ready to end the current object, right-click twice. As you can see, both parts belong to the same object and they have connecting stitches, so they will be embroidered together. The outline tool remains active, but if you create any new part, it will be a separate object. Instead of clicking, you may also press Enter or Escape to finalize sections or objects. Using Enter or Escape keys once, the current section is finalized. If you press one of these keys twice, the whole object is finalized. When an object is finalized and you need to release the tool, you may do this in one of the following ways. You may just right-click once again, or click on the rectangle selection, or use Enter or Escape keys. So basically, this is a way that you can create shapes with one or more sections. Now, let's see some other options of the Outline Digitize tool. As already mentioned, keep in mind that if you connect the last point with the first point of an outline, you create a closed shape. You may also create corner points. Hold the Shift key down while drawing, and the next point you draw will be a corner point. All round nodes are curved nodes, while the square sign points are corners. In this way, you can easily combine curved with straight segments. At any point, you can delete the last inserted point just by pressing the Backspace key. You may also add parts to open sections until the object is finalized. To do so, place the mouse over a starting or ending point, and you will see the cursor changing. Now, if you start drawing from that point, the new drawing is added to this section. While drawing, you may also click and drag to further edit the created curve. When the view of the grid is enabled, You may also enable the snapping on the grid. So while creating any shape, the cursor snaps on the grid. If you press the Alt key, you may temporarily cancel the snapping on the grid. Likewise, if snapping is not enabled, you may hold the Alt key pressed down to temporarily enable the snapping on the grid. In brief, using the Alt key, you may temporarily change the snapping on the grid from enabled to disabled and vice versa. Finally, have in mind that you can easily create holes just by creating any closed-shaped section on top of another.